From Nevada Public Radio, this is the Daily Rundown. I'm Natalie Ott. Here are your top local stories for May 1st, 2026. 51st. That's Nevada's ranking in Mental Health America's latest annual report, published last year. For years, the state's prevalence of mental illness has run up against and created friction with a dearth of accessible services. Measures of Nevada's continued struggle toward more ubiquitous, better funded, and attainable mental health programs are disconcerting. UNR's Nevada Health Workforce Research Center estimates that more than 91% of the state's population lives in a federally designated mental health professional shortage area. Though only 7% of Nevadans with mental illness are uninsured, almost 33% of residents with significant mental health burdens report being unable to see a doctor because of prohibitive costs, even with insurance. Now, providers are expressing concern that federal-level funding cuts combined with Medicaid changes, mandating all able-bodied adults log 80 hours of work monthly, could create even more suffering for Nevadans seeking mental health care. Read the full story by KNPR's Ann Davis in the newest issue of Desert Companion, available now, or visit knpr.org. Clark County's public education system has long struggled to meet the expectations of many Southern Nevadans. Underperforming schools and test scores, an inability to attract and retain teachers, and ever-growing class sizes have frustrated the community. However, it appears many of those trends have at least stabilized. Test scores and graduation rates are improving, suspensions and expulsions are falling, and for the first time in years, the district began the school year with a teacher in every classroom. At the same time, schools in Clark County and across the state are seeing declining enrollment rates. Estimates presented by district officials show CCSD enrollment will likely drop by more than 2,000 students by the end of the 2026-27 school year. Fewer students means fewer employees. That includes upwards of 1,000 fewer teachers in the classroom. All of it is a challenge for Jhone Ebert, who is approaching the end of her first year as the district's superintendent. She says it's a departure from the recent past when CCSD was struggling to build schools fast enough. Hear the full conversation with KNPR's Paul Boger at knpr.org. The Nevada Attorney General's Bureau of Consumer Protection, or BCP, says NV Energy's mandatory demand charge, recently approved by the Public Utilities Commission of Nevada, or PUCN, is unlawful. The BCP filed a petition with the PUCN on October 7th, asking that the approval be reconsidered, reports the Las Vegas Review-Journal. They say the demand charge violates Nevada law, which prohibits mandatory time-of-use rates for all customers. The Bureau accused the Commission of unreasonably siding with the utility and said the new charge would take Nevada electric utility ratepayers into uncharted waters. They cited the number of organizations who opposed it and asked that alternatives be considered. The PUCN is scheduled to respond to the petition at its next regular meeting, November 18th. Lane closures on Las Vegas Boulevard between Robindale and Warm Springs roads are in effect and are planned to last about 3 weeks as Brightline West begins work on infrastructure needed for its Las Vegas train station. All northbound lanes will remain open, but southbound lanes will be reduced to 2 for installation of a storm drain connection under Las Vegas Boulevard and realignment of an existing sewer line near the station site. Last week, the center median between Robindale Road and El Dorado Lane was removed to accommodate lane shifts. Brightline plans to construct a high-speed rail line between Las Vegas and Rancho Cucamonga, California, with stations at a couple of other cities. Riders will be able to transfer to the MetroLink passenger rail system to travel on to downtown Los Angeles. An investment group has come forward to buy the Vancouver Whitecaps and relocate the Major League Soccer club to Las Vegas. The group is led by Grant Gustavson, grandson of B. Wayne Hughes, the founder of Public Storage. The Whitecaps were put up for sale 16 months ago, but no potential buyers had emerged publicly until Thursday. In the coming weeks and months, we look forward to the opportunity to share more. However, out of respect for the league's deliberations and community stakeholders, we are refraining from sharing details of our proposal, Gustavson said in a statement. We look forward to continuing to work for a positive outcome for the game, the fans, the league, and Las Vegas. Gustavson said the investment group will privately finance the deal to buy the team and relocate it, and it's not connected to any of the recently announced arena ideas in Las Vegas. Major League Soccer has said it would evaluate all options for the future of the Whitecaps, including a possible move. The team currently plays at BC Place, which will host 7 games of this summer's World Cup. But the league has said the lease situation with the stadium is untenable and would prefer a soccer-specific stadium for the team. This has been the Daily Rundown, a production of Nevada Public Radio. To hear more or to support public radio in Southern Nevada, visit knpr.org.